carbonic acid bicarbonate buffer system. In the human body, it is for many fluids important to have pretty and exactly pH vector. And to keep it on one level, there's the carbonic acid bicarbonate buffer system. And it can work in both directions. Now it can be done as a carbonic acid, that is then H2CO3, or as the bicarbonate ion as HCO3 minus. If there is too much H+, then the bicarbonate ion, the HCO3 minus, can take the H+. So if there is too much acid, then there are too much H+. If there are too much H+, that means there is too much acid. And the bicarbonate ion, the HCO3 minus, takes now the H+. Now we're having no longer the bicarbonate ion with HCO3 minus, but also the H+. So we're having H2CO3. HCO3 minus plus H2 equals H2CO3. The H+ was added, so we're having no longer HCO3, but we're having H2, 2H, the other H, HCO3 minus, H2CO3, and the minus is gone because it was an H+. So if there was too much H+ to acidic solution, the bicarbonate ion, HCO3 minus, took the H+, added it to its formula, and it has it in it basically, and it is now just H2CO3. The other way around, there is a shortage of H+, so it's an alkaline solution, it doesn't have enough acid. Now this thing can split up. It is an H2CO3, and it just gives off its H2, its H+. Now it's no longer H2CO3, but just H. And then HCO3. And it's again the HCO3 minus, because it gives off again the H+, the plus. So it's no longer H2CO3, but it's now HCO3 minus. It lost an H, and also gets it minus because it has given off a plus. And the other, so the first thing was it was too much H+, so the normal bicarbonate ion, the HCO3 minus, took the H+ and became an H2CO3. And that can be split off in H2O and in CO2, so in water and carbon dioxide. Because it's H2CO3, that can be done in water into H2O. H2CO3 can be done into H2O, water and carbon dioxide, CO2. And the other way around, to little H2, H+, and the H2CO3 splits up into HCO3 minus. That is according to Gerard Tatargan and KDWYCAUW's Principles of Anatomy and Physiology book on the page 41 and 42. This is no medical.